Funny enough, it's February 23rd, 2021, and I just got a text that I might be interviewing Daniel Cleary for the Sports Shed. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Cleary, he's one of the greatest Newfoundland NHL hockey players to ever play the game. He obviously won a Stanley Cup with the Detroit Red Wings, lots of points, and we're even seeing in the media now a debate between who's number one, who's number two between himself and Michael Ryder. When he was with the Red Wings and won that Stanley Cup, that for me was an age where I was such a big hockey fan. So obviously being from the island, same province, we idolized those guys, me and my buddies. And yeah, it would be really cool and kind of almost full circle if I did get the chance to interview him. Not really sure though if it'll work out. I mean, obviously if you're seeing this video, the interview did come out, but yeah, this is just gonna be a behind the scenes look of the whole process of interviewing a guy like Daniel Cleary. So fingers crossed you're seeing this, but yeah, let's get to work and hopefully make this all pan out more or less. So with things being the way they are because of COVID, obviously it's gonna be a Zoom interview, which is okay with me, honestly. That it's part of the reason why we can probably get guys like this to come on, because it's super easy and convenient and you don't have to come to a physical location and you take that whole travel time out. It would be nice obviously to meet him in person, but nobody's really doing that nowadays, so it is what it is. But I'm really looking forward to it, and like I said, hopefully we can get this going. I think he's on ice right now, so I'm gonna call his number in the afternoon and just either leave a message or set up that first initial point of contact so we can then move forward on a specific date for everything to work. To be honest, this is how I actually prepare for all of my interviews, so you're really getting a look at the everyday process of interviewing somebody. But you always want to be cautious of time, so I am ready to go whenever they say, because who knows, I could call him and he could be like, yeah, let's do it right now, right? So I'm always prepared in that sense, where I have a general knowledge and I'm ready to ask questions and mediate the conversation. But yeah, always be cautious of time, because obviously these individuals, they're A, giving up their time, B, they're typically really busy, and C, you always just want to be respectful of that. I'm just having some lunch there now, re-watching old Daniel Cleary highlights and interviews just to kind of get a sense of what he's been asked before, what his reaction maybe to some questions were, or what the answers were as well. And then just kind of seeing, more or less if there's any specific moments that I could be like, oh, hey, this is a good memory to kind of bring up, or notable actions or anything like that. Just got back from the office. I'm gonna give Daniel a call there now and see if we can set something up. It's snowing big time, so that's why my hair is wet. Hey Daniel, it's Robert Greeley calling from Eastlink TV's The Sports Shed. My co-host Don Coombs was talking to you. He said that you'd be interested in coming on for a Zoom interview with us. If you give me a call back at... that'd be greatly appreciated. Looking forward to chatting some more. Take care and stay safe. Of course, Dan Cleary calls me as soon as a mouse runs into my apartment there. So I was like, hey, I just had a mouse run into my apartment. I'm setting up some traps. Can I call you back in like 2 seconds? So I got to give him a call back there.
Yeah, Thursday could work okay. Thursday in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm. That was stressful. It's kind of funny. The hockey world being as small as it is, and I don't really know how well you could hear him there, but so Daniel Cleary, funny enough, played with James Boyd. James Boyd is this general manager of the 67s. I got to see their playoff run and whatnot, and that was incredible. But it's weird. I'm normally not that nervous for calls and stuff like that. I think the mouse really threw me off. Oh man, I'm gonna try and catch this mouse now, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Today is the day. We are interviewing Dan Cleary. I'm really excited. I got my coffee going. Update on the mouse, apparently it's been caught, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So we're about, I'd say, a couple hours now, a little under 2 hours for the interview. And for me and my thought process, I've always been a guy who's just I don't want to be doing anything related to what we're going to be talking about or anything like that. So I just kind of cut the research off and I do everything like that and just to distract myself. A lot of times I'll like pop on the PS4, play some games. Today it actually works out I have a class right beforehand with my master's program at Ryerson, which is ironically like why I'm doing this video again, showing you guys more behind the scenes for my courses there. But yeah, I don't like having, and it's been like that forever too, like the day of the test for like school and high school, university, college, whatever, like don't talk to me about anything. I'm just gonna get in my head, I'm gonna get psyched out and stuff like that. And I can't really say that it works, honestly, because you know, some of those test marks definitely maybe that strategy didn't work and I should have been studying in the mornings and the last couple of hours leading up to. But for me, honestly, I'm just like, get my head completely out of there. I don't want to think of hockey. I don't want to think of the Detroit Red Wings. I don't want to think of anything like that. Let's just get me into a whole new zone. I'm going to make myself a latte right now, actually, and just really relax. Also, by the way, if you're looking for a dairy replacement for your lattes, this Barista Edition Oat Milk, Earth's Own, I've really enjoyed it. I think that's the... Yeah, I can never tell which one's open though. This one's heavier. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a latte right now and just go to class. I'm just popping back to brag. Look at how good this looks. Like, Barista Rob, is that gonna be a thing? 10 out of 10. Okay, class just finished. It's getting pretty dark, so I got to set up some lighting. Okay, so I got the light set up right behind me. I got the Zoom call all ready to go, and basically now I'm just gonna send the invite and we are pretty close to being ready to go. I got a little bit of extra time here. You guys hear the snow clear? I got a little bit of extra time, so I'm gonna make myself a quick peanut butter sandwich. Quick little peanut butter sandwich. I'm gonna make some dinner after though. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's been really nice meeting you. I mean, to be honest, obviously, like, I was born in '97, so, you know, growing up, my prime, like, hockey fan career is obviously following yourself in your career. Like, that was a big era for me and my buddy, so there was a lot of cool memories, and it was pretty surreal chatting with you today. I gotta say, it's one of those, for myself, a career milestone, I must say.
Oh, that's cool, man. That was awesome. You did a great job. I appreciate it.
So it's the morning after the interview, and I've just been debriefing, really rewatching it. I overanalyze everything that I do because I nitpick a lot with a lot of that stuff for some reason. I'll never watch an interview of mine, I don't think, and I'll be like, yeah, I crushed that. Like, I did a really good job or stuff like that. It was interesting though, because it's like, that interview was the first time that in a long time, honestly, man, like, the last time I really felt that nervous for an interview would be when I co-hosted the Rogers show doing the St. John's Ice Caps when they were like Montreal's farm team. I'm still really lost for words, and this was definitely a very special moment in my career. I'm very grateful I get to share it with you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes video, and you know, I'm looking forward to many more moments like this. But yeah, that was cool. That was special. Okay. Get back to work though, because it never stops. In the meantime, stay best kind, guys.